Hey y'all, Carol Norby here. You're on my Stampin' Carol Lots of Crafty Goodness page, or you're on my YouTube channel. I was going crazy the last couple of days, so it seemed, trying to figure out what I was going to make today. I came up with a really good idea a couple of days ago, and then I started making it. I'm going, to show this, I will have to have this card, make about 3 of them in various stages of completion to cut down on the time, because it was wasn't complicated, just a little time consuming, and it might have been a little tough to explain. I'm thinking of doing it next week. So then I tried something else that I taught years ago, back probably 2010. No, I didn't like how it turned out either. I'm not sure. I probably won't teach it. It's just not that great. It was in person, but I had a template I handed out, and then, yeah. So then I kept looking, and I come across another idea that a class I taught back in 2010 when I was teaching for the AZ scrapbooking store in Green Valley, Arizona. And I go, I wonder if I have the supplies to do this. And I started digging, and yes, I did. Yes, I did. So I will flip the phone over and we'll get you started here. Hang on. Okay, so get everything situated here. So, oops, you need a sanding block, embossing folders, and, oh, someone's trying to message me. You need paper that is white core or coordinations. Now, white core paper is generally your cheaper papers, or Die Cuts with a View has some really good ones. And this is coordinations. Let's see if you can you read that? Coordinations. You can get this on my scrapbook.com affiliate link. If you go to my website here, if you're on YouTube, or here on Facebook, if you click on the Shop Now button, you can find it. So this is coordinations here, and it was 2 different colors. So I decided, since it's brown, to emboss it with Barn Wall. So I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet, so I'll set that aside. Then I decided to try this old embossing folder from Mystic Impressions, named Mystic Impressions by Fun Stamper's Journey. There, it's blue on the back and black, and I probably need to take just a little bit more off. And it's really easy. Just come in here and rub. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. Now here's one. This is a embossing folder by Marianne Designs. I seen it at a store and got it, and I thought, this is interesting. Now this is this paper here, but I really am not sure. The light core here, it's not working out as well as I thought, but I don't, oh, everything shakes when I do that. But you can see, you know, it comes a little bit. So I thought, that's kind of cool. I'll set that aside. And then I came across, oh, get that cleaned off, my I Heart, you know, it's Valentine's Day in a month, and I have got my Valentine cards made for my class. So I did it on this. Now this is I don't think this is Die Cuts with a View, but it is a white core. And the way you can tell is when you have a pad of paper and you look at it sideways and you see white, that's white core. So this is white core, and I embossed it. My husband kept looking at it going, how did you get that white? I'm going, that's the paper. And sometimes you're cheap. This is a cheap paper. I don't know where I got it. It's pretty thin. I had to be very careful. So I thought I would use that to make a card. So then I also used, since it's Valentine's Day, my Forever Love Hearts. And I use these dies a lot for my upcoming class. 3 of the 4 cards uses these dies. I'm going to be die cutting like crazy. I've already got 7 gals signed up, 2 of which have to be kits. So I took I die cut them. I used Turbo Teal, and I need to add some more glue in Cool Pool. So let's see. Add a little bit more. I did not weight this down very good. Get that on there. I tried to. Sometimes these pens work really nice, and sometimes they don't work really nice, but they are extremely handy. There's still quite a bit there I need to do. So maybe I'll get a little bit more here. It's funny that it's not sticking. I know that Fun Stamper's Journey Spellbinders is going to be carrying a new glue called Barely Art. I've seen that around for quite a while. I have been very interested in it. We'll see what it does. So then what I did, I'm going to adhere this. I cut the center out of this because I'm going to use this for something else. There's no sense having all that weight on here. So if you can do that, if you can hide what you remove, then that just gives you that much more scrap to play with. Yep, scrap. And I'm going to come down the center of these because of that. So here's my background. So there it is. Isn't that cool? Now normally if you'd have used a solid core paper, you'd have had to come over this with white ink. And sometimes that can be messy. And then I decided I've used these words, expressions of love, sentiments, dies from Spellbinders. And I've used these a lot in my upcoming class. And I die cut it one word out of black. And this is black foam. Just black foam, because I want to pop this word, but unfortunately you can't get foam dots under there. So I will try to glue that on here. Because I know sometimes that fine pen, that glue pen, come on, I know you're in there. I can see you. It's been, there we go. This craft glue does do a pretty decent job. Oh, someone texted me. Doggone. You're just going to have to hear that buzz. I can't do anything about it. I've been on the phone with my insurance company. I had ordered contacts, and my eye doctor didn't change my prescription, but changed my diagnosis, and it made my contacts not covered. And they should have been. And so we've been working on this for 5 months. And I finally got somebody at my insurance, Superior Vision, that's going to look into it. And she actually got a hold of the billing department and told them the issue after I was even in a 3-way conference call back in, September. Thought we had it done. This has been ongoing since July. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on here for the moment. Give that some weight. So then I thought, okay, this is not going to look really great just that by itself. So I thought I'll take some twine. This is actually white thread. And make some loopy loops and stuff and put it, it'll be underneath my heart. So I'm just going to figure out how do I want this to look. Just get that to twist a little bit better. Okay, so once I figure out what it's going to look like, because I want it to kind of be outside, but careful that I can cover it pretty good. That's not too bad, is it? That looks good. So I'm going to add a little bit of tape there. Get that back in there. I want my, well, sometimes when you're working with thread or twine, when it's been on a spool, it has a tendency to twist. And I really don't want too much twist to it. See, like right here, that's wanting to twist. That's not too bad. And then I'm going to put some foam tape under here, under my heart. So it'll hold that down. So I'm going to cut a strip. I buy it in the rolls, and scrapbook.com has it. This is the 3/8 inch. I didn't see that on there, but I just got a roll in of 1 inch, and you can cut. You know, you can get a long ways on that. That's pretty decent tape. So I'm going to stick this here. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm going to stick this here, and I'm going to put a little piece right in the middle. Right here. Okay. I can't really see where I'm at on my phone. Not too bad. Okay. Hi, Heather. And then I'm just going to stick that right there. Isn't that cool? That'll hold it. That gives it that artsy look. And this is together, so I will adhere that probably right about there. Or I could, if I'd have centered this, put it right across there, because with it being black, it really pops. But I'll put it down there. So isn't that cool? So that is basically that card. But I'm going to show you one that while I was in this progress yesterday, this was an aha moment. I used, oh, did I put it away? Yeah, I did. I used this, and I used, okay, where'd you go? I used these two items. Both are available at scrapbook.com. And this card that I'm going to show you now is scheduled to post Friday with links if you're on my website, stampandcarol.com. But look at this. Now this is white core paper. It's got a blue, I don't know if I can't get it up, but it's got a blue background. On the other side is blue, but it's white core. Didn't that turn out wild? I love it. I think you can say I just made my first Christmas card for 2021. But this will be pictured on my website Friday. So that is what I did. So I will flip you back over. So anyway, can you believe this is my last video for 2020? You can find almost all my videos on, if you go to my stampandcarol.com website and then click on the YouTube link in the sidebar. You may have to scroll down a little bit, but I have a direct link to my YouTube, and you'll find my videos. I usually do one a week right now. Last summer I was doing 2 a week, and it got to be too much. And I know some people that can, but you know, I'm still working. I still have a husband, and I still have stuff to do. So anyway, that was it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Try, if you have white core paper, try that. Get you a little sanding block. You can go to a beauty supply store. Get these. You can use, and let's see. You can use your fingernail files, but be very, very careful. So I have used them when I wasn't at home and didn't, you know, I always have one of those in my purse. So anyway, and then try the foam. Now again, you got to use a good glue. That pen, this does not work really good on foam. I'll tell you that now. It works just about strictly on paper, and I don't know, the print is so tiny I can't read it anyway. So use a good craft glue. I'm going to get my hands on some Bearly Art glue and try that, see how that works. I know Kim Kesty at Spellbinders has fallen in love with it, and they're going to start carrying it. I have seen it also on Amazon, so I will be getting my hands on some. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Happy New Year. I certainly hope 2021 is a lot better than what we've had this year as to health, freedom, ability to get out and shop. I do not like, I mean, I do my shopping online for the kids because I have Amazon Prime and it's way helpful to mail that away. But, you know, I like to get out and look. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Happy New Year. And we'll see you next year. Have a good one. Bye-bye. God bless you.